Hello my lovelies, thank you so much for joining me in another video. Have you ever found a perfume that you said, you know what, this is going to be exactly my kind of perfume, and it doesn't turn out exactly to be the way you thought it would be? Well, that's exactly what I'm bringing you today. I'm reviewing the Royal Vanilla from Mancera, as you probably already saw in the picture. And if you want to know a little bit more about what I think, my thoughts, and what it's all about, then stay tuned. If this is your first time here, well, welcome. My name is Moraima. In this channel, I share some of my passions such as fragrance, self-care, and decor. If that sounds like your jam, then please consider subscribing, joining the squad. We have a lot of fun. I post videos on a weekly basis, and they're a lot of fun. So please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. And if you are a returning subscriber, well, thank you. It is so nice to see all of your beautiful faces. Thank you so much for joining me into another video, and let's get started with this review. I guess I'm supposed to say also follow me on Instagram. I just started also an Instagram page for this channel, and I post a lot of different inspirational photos and some of the perfumes that I'm going to be showcasing in the channel, so you get a little bit of a behind the scenes and preview of what's about to happen. So definitely follow me on Instagram as well. Today I want to speak about Mancera Royal Vanilla. So I was looking for that perfect vanilla that I can wear on its own or that I can layer with other perfumes if I wanted to amp up the vanilla. And I was wondering which house has a ton of perfumes that has incredible projection, sillage, and longevity. And I said, you know what, Mancera, Montal, they have a ton of perfumes. Let me see what I can find. So I looked into everything that they had, and this one is the only one that kind of seemed like could have fit the profile. Everything else was either vanilla and rose, or vanilla and coconut, or vanilla and almond, or vanilla and something else. And obviously you can't judge a book by its cover because sometimes the names have nothing to do with what the fragrance is. But when you're buying from abroad, what can you do? You know, you're gonna have to try to just gather as much information as you can to try to make a intelligent decision. So this vanilla seemed like it fit the profile, but unfortunately it was a suffragist exclusive in Europe, and obviously we're very far away and they don't ship over here. So I had a friend that was able to actually get me a bottle over here, and I was super excited. I was so looking forward to have something that is exclusive, that we don't have in this side of the world, and that is going to have, I mean, royal vanilla. That says it all. To me, that was the vanilla that I was going to love, and I was a little disappointed. This fragrance, it's not bad. It's just not what I was looking for. As I said at the beginning of the video, I was looking for that powerful vanilla that was going to just be beast mode, but it was going to just be more like a sweet vanilla. And I was so disappointed because, I mean, look at this bottle. It's the beautiful gradient gold bottles from Mancera. Even the top, it's beautiful right over here. I don't know if the camera would pick this up. It has a beautiful white marbled material at the top of the lid. Obviously, it has that Mancera DNA. As soon as I open this cap, you can smell it all over. This does have vanilla, but I think the patchouli is really heavy. It's very spicy. I was looking for something a lot more gourmand. I don't even need to spray this fragrance. This is how potent this is. And that's exactly what I was looking for, but in a gourmand vanilla. This is an amber woody that is definitely unisex. And although the vanilla definitely comes through, I just wanted it to be sweeter. I was looking for that sweet gourmand vanilla with the potency of Mancera. So if you're looking for a more discreet vanilla that has the Mancera longevity and the projection and the sillage and something a little bit more unisex, then you should look into this one. It's not bad at all. I'm not gonna put it in the chopping block just yet. Let's take a look at the notes. On the main accords, we got vanilla, powdery, amber, violet, patchouli, woody, balsamic, warm, spicy, earthy, and floral. And for the notes, as you can see, quite basic, we got Madagascar, vanilla, amber, violet, and patchouli. I wish they would have added like caramel or praline, something like that, to just amp up that amber and vanilla together. This is a vanilla that smells more like the vanilla pods. It's a darker, richer, almost chocolatey vanilla, but without the sweetness. I don't know if it makes any sense. We're gonna go ahead, spray it on paper and on the skin just to see a little bit the difference. I feel like the opening smells a little bit too much like alcohol, or the notes are not powerful enough to cover the alcohol. Definitely the earthy and patchouli is one of the first notes that I feel that come through. We're gonna put this aside and see how it develops, and now let's try it on the skin. This is a beautiful composition. The vanilla definitely pulls through a little bit more on skin than on paper. Definitely on the blotter card, it doesn't develop as well as it does on skin. The oils are incredible. I don't know if you can see, Look how shiny my hand is. The oil concentration is pretty high, which is obviously fantastic. Don't spray this directly on white garments or light clothing because you're probably gonna have a little bit of too much oil showing through. And strangely enough, as beastly as it is, it has leveled out, and now the amber is kind of like dancing with the vanilla. The Madagascar vanilla in this fragrance is very cozy and boozy and comforting, but it's not sweet enough for me. You know, I'm looking for something that is a little bit sweeter. So I know that you guys are probably laughing on the other side of the screen because I wish I could make you smell this. It's so hard to explain because it has the notes that I want, and it's very, very close, and it has the DNA. I mean, the DNA of Mancera is all over it. Like that particular thing that all Manceras have is definitely very prominent here, but for some reason I just want to amp up the sweetness, and I don't want to have to mix it with something else in order to get that in here. I want this fragrance to have it all so that I can mix it with other fragrances that are missing that vanilla. I was considering to get Vanilla 28 by 𝐇𝐀𝐂𝐄, but it doesn't last. It's not strong enough. I want something beast mode like this. Do you have any recommendations of a really good vanilla that would be in this level in terms of sillage, projection, and longevity of Mancera, Montal, but that would be much sweeter? And if you do have this fragrance, have you smelled it? Can you compare it with something else that you have? Definitely help a girl out over here. I'm in the search, in the hunt for the perfect vanilla. And although I do have a lot of fragrances that I love, I have Nishane 100 Silent Ways, which is an amazing vanilla. I have a Gentle Fruity Gold from MFK, which is a really good vanilla, but I want something this potent. I know that 100 Silent Ways is very similar to this, but the bottles don't come this big, and I want something, I don't know, I just want something from this line or something that is very comparable. Again, this is not a bad fragrance whatsoever. I think that if you're looking for an amber woody that has a vanilla touch with character, then this is something that you really should look into it. It's going strong. I mean, you cannot take that away from Mancera and Montal. They have the projection and the longevity down pack. It's a really good fragrance. So I'm happy I have it in my collection. I'm not 100% thrilled because it's not what I was looking for, but it's a really, really good fragrance, and I'm happy that it's part of my collection. Again, this is Royal Vanilla by the House of Mancera. Do you have this fragrance? Tell me in the comments below if you have it and if the vanilla is a little bit more prominent in your skin. I know that fragrances definitely develop differently in everybody's chemistry. So on me, it didn't develop too much, but still, it's a great fragrance. That was all for today. A very short and sweet video, just trying to review that one fragrance for you. Let me know if you like that format of one fragrance reviews, short videos, quick ideas. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing, hit the notification bell, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you all in my next video. Mwah. Big virtual hug. Bye-bye.